Hi, my name is Chris. Welcome to my video about Detox Time. Zodiac signs. Must. The cosmic winds are shifting, and as we approach the final stretch of 2025, an extraordinary celestial phenomenon is unfolding above us. Ancient astrologers spoke of this time in hushed whispers, calling it the Great Purification Period, when the veil between dimensions grows thin and our energetic bodies become more susceptible to both cosmic downloads and accumulated spiritual debris. Every zodiac sign carries within them a unique energetic signature, a vibrational frequency that connects them to the vast tapestry of the universe. But like a mirror that gathers dust over time, our spiritual essence can become clouded by the experiences, emotions, and energies we encounter throughout our earthly journey. In the mystical realm where starlight meets soul consciousness, there exists an invisible web of energy that binds all living beings together. This ethereal network pulses with the combined frequencies of 12 zodiac archetypes, each contributing their distinct vibration to the cosmic symphony. As 2025 draws to its close, the planetary alignments are creating what metaphysical scholars call a convergence window, a rare opportunity for profound energetic cleansing and spiritual renewal. The stakes have never been higher, for the energy we carry into 2026 will set the vibrational tone for the next several years of our lives. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a vast cosmic ocean, where waves of pure starlight crash against the shores of consciousness. This is where our story begins, in the liminal space between what was and what will be. The zodiac signs, those eternal guardians of human destiny, are calling out to their earthly representatives, urging them to shed the energetic weight they have been carrying. Like serpents preparing to shed their skin, we must release what no longer serves us to make room for the transformative energies that await. Aries, the fierce ram of the zodiac, stands at the forefront of this cosmic cleansing ritual. Born under the influence of Mars, these fiery souls have spent 2025 charging through life with their characteristic enthusiasm and determination. Yet beneath their armor of confidence lies an accumulation of unprocessed anger and frustration that has crystallized into energetic blockages. The warrior spirit of Aries often prevents them from acknowledging their vulnerabilities, creating layers of defensive energy that now must be dissolved. In the astral realm, Aries appears as a brilliant crimson flame, but lately, the cleansing process for Aries begins in the sacred chamber of Mars, a mystical space that exists between the third and fourth dimensions. Here, the ram must confront the battles they have been fighting within themselves, the wars that rage in silence behind their brave facade. Through the ancient practice of fire meditation, Aries can transmute their accumulated rage into pure creative force. Visualize standing before a cosmic forge where celestial blacksmiths hammer away at the impurities in your energetic field. Each strike of the hammer sends sparks flying into the void, carrying away resentments, disappointments, and the heavy armor you no longer need to wear. As Aries undergoes this transformation, they must also address their relationship with time and patience. The universe whispers to them through the rustling of autumn leaves, reminding them that true strength comes not from constant motion, but from knowing when to be still. The detoxification ritual for Aries involves spending time in nature, particularly near flowing water, which helps to cool their overheated energetic system. Ancient texts speak of Aries warriors who would stand beneath waterfalls at dawn, allowing the cascading water to wash away the psychic residue of their battles. Taurus, the steadfast bull, carries a different kind of energetic burden. Ruled by Venus, these earth signs have been accumulating material and emotional attachments throughout 2025, creating dense layers of stagnant energy around their aura. In the cosmic realm, Taurus appears as a magnificent emerald garden, but over time, this garden has become overgrown with the vines of possessiveness and the thorns of stubbornness. The bull's natural inclination to hold on to things, whether physical objects or emotional experiences, has created an energetic constipation that blocks the flow of abundance they so deeply desire. The mystical cleansing journey for Taurus takes them deep into the Earth's crystalline core, where ancient minerals hold the memories of millions of years. Here, in this subterranean cathedral of stone and crystal, Taurus must learn the art of energetic release. The process involves a ritual known as the stone ceremony, where each rock represents something they must let go of. As they place each stone into a sacred circle, they speak aloud what they are releasing, watching as the earth itself absorbs and transforms their attachments into fertile soil for new growth. Venus herself appears to Taurus in dreams during this cleansing period, taking the form of a luminous goddess whose beauty transcends physical form. She teaches them that true abundance comes not from holding tight, but from creating space for energy to flow freely. The bull must learn to open their heart chakra, which has become encrusted with the barnacles of past hurts and disappointments. Through the practice of heart-centered breathing, where each inhale draws in cosmic love and each exhale releases fear of loss, Taurus begins to feel their energy field expanding and lightening. Gemini, the celestial twins, face a unique challenge in their energetic detoxification. Ruled by Mercury, these air signs have been absorbing information and social energies at an unprecedented rate throughout 2025. Their dual nature means they exist simultaneously in multiple energetic dimensions, making them particularly susceptible to psychic pollution. In the astral plane, Gemini appears as two intertwining spirals of light, but these spirals have become tangled with the thoughts, opinions, and energies of countless others they have encountered. The cleansing process for Gemini takes place in the Hall of Mirrors, a mystical realm where every reflection shows a different aspect of their multifaceted personality. Here, the twins must sort through the mental clutter that has accumulated in their consciousness, distinguishing between their own thoughts and those they have unconsciously absorbed from others. Mercury, appearing as a quicksilver messenger with wings of pure light, guides them through a process called the clarification ritual. This involves speaking their truth into the cosmic void, watching as their words transform into butterflies that carry away the confusion and mental fog. Gemini's detoxification requires them to embrace periods of silence. In these quiet moments, they discover the space between thoughts where pure consciousness resides. The universe reveals to them that their gift of communication becomes more powerful when it emerges from a place of inner clarity rather than mental chaos. Through the practice of conscious breathing, where each breath is accompanied by a specific intention to release mental toxins, Gemini begins to untangle the web of thoughts that has been constraining their spiritual growth. Cancer, the nurturing crab, carries the weight of emotional waters that have grown heavy with the feelings of others. Ruled by the moon, these sensitive souls have been acting as emotional sponges throughout 2025, absorbing the pain, joy, fear, and hope of everyone around them. In the cosmic realm, Cancer appears as a luminous pearl nestled within a protective shell. But this shell has become encrusted with the emotional barnacles of codependency and excessive worry. The crab's natural empathy, while a beautiful gift, has become a burden that threatens to drag them into the depths of emotional exhaustion. The mystical cleansing journey for Cancer begins at the lunar pools, sacred waters that exist in the space between the Earth and Moon. Here, under the watchful eye of the Cosmic Mother, Cancer must learn to distinguish between their own emotions and those they have taken on from others. The Moon Goddess appears to them as a silver, robed figure whose face shifts through all the lunar phases, teaching them the importance of emotional cycles and the necessity of release. Through the tidal ritual, Cancer learns to let their emotions flow out with the tide, trusting that what is truly theirs will return with the next wave. The process involves Cancer creating energetic boundaries, something that feels foreign to their naturally open and nurturing nature. They must visualize themselves surrounded by a protective bubble of moonlight, permeable enough to allow love to flow through, but strong enough to filter out emotional toxins. The universe teaches them that true nurturing begins with self-care, and that they cannot pour from an empty cup. Through the practice of emotional alchemy, where they transform absorbed pain into compassionate wisdom, Cancer begins to reclaim their emotional sovereignty. Leo, the majestic lion, faces the challenge of cleansing their energy from the accumulation of ego attachments and the need for external validation. Quote, ruled by the sun. But in doing so, they have also been collecting the projections and expectations of others. In the astral realm, Leo appears as a golden sun surrounded by a magnificent mane of light. But this light has become tainted with the shadows of pride and the fear of not being seen. The lion's natural confidence has become entangled with a desperate need for appreciation. creating an energetic dependency that dims their authentic radiance. The cleansing process for Leo takes place in the solar temple, a crystalline structure that exists at the heart of our cosmic sun. Here, surrounded by pure solar fire, Leo must confront the difference between their true self and the persona they have created to gain approval. The sun god, appearing as a figure of pure golden plasma, challenges them to shine from within rather than seeking reflection in the eyes of others. Through the corona ritual, Leo learns to burn away the false layers of identity that have accumulated around their true essence. This transformation requires Leo to spend time in solitude, away from their usual audience, where they can rediscover the joy of being rather than performing. The universe reveals to them that true royalty comes not from being worshipped, but from recognizing the divine spark within themselves and others. Through the practice of solar meditation, where they visualize themselves as a sun that shines equally on all beings without discrimination, Leo begins to purify their energy field from the need for special recognition. They learn that their greatest gift is not in being the brightest star, but in helping others discover their own inner light. Virgo, the celestial virgin, carries the burden of perfectionism and self-criticism that has crystallized into dense energetic blocks throughout 2025. Ruled by Mercury in its Earth aspect, these analytical souls have been processing and categorizing every experience, creating mental filing systems that have become prisons of judgment. In the cosmic realm, Virgo appears as a pristine garden of geometric patterns, but these patterns have become rigid and lifeless, lacking the organic flow of natural growth. The Virgin's desire for purity and order has paradoxically created impurity through the accumulation of harsh self-judgment and criticism of others. The mystical cleansing journey for Virgo begins in the Garden of Forgiveness, an ethereal space where every plant represents an aspect of themselves. Here, Mercury appears in its healing aspect as a wise herbalist who teaches Virgo the medicine of self-compassion. Through the harvest ritual, Virgo learns to separate the wheat from the chaff in their consciousness, keeping the wisdom gained from their analytical nature while releasing the tendency toward harsh criticism. They must tend to each plant in the garden with loving acceptance, watching as their compassion transforms withered stems into blooming flowers. The process requires Virgo to embrace the beauty of imperfection, understanding that the cracks in a vessel are where the light enters. The universe teaches them through the Japanese art of kintsugi, where broken pottery is repaired with gold, making it more beautiful than before. Through the practice of body scanning meditation, where they send loving awareness to each part of their physical and energetic body, Virgo begins to dissolve the tension created by their impossibly high standards. They learn that true service to others comes not from being perfect, but from being authentically human, with all the messiness that entails. Libra, The cosmic scales struggles with the energetic imbalance created by their constant efforts to maintain harmony at the expense of their own truth. Ruled by Venus in its air aspect, these diplomatic souls have spent 2025 bending and swaying to accommodate others, creating energetic distortions in their own field. In the astral realm, Libra appears as perfectly balanced scales made of starlight. But these scales have become weighted down with the compromises and people-pleasing behaviors that have accumulated over time. The desire for peace has paradoxically created inner war, as Libra has suppressed their own needs and desires to avoid conflict. The cleansing process for Libra takes place in the Hall of Justice, a cosmic courtroom where they must advocate for themselves before the universal tribunal. Venus appears as a blindfolded goddess holding scales of pure light, teaching Libra that true justice begins with being fair to oneself. Through the balance ritual, Libra learns to weigh their own needs equally with those of others, discovering that harmony achieved through self-sacrifice is not harmony at all, but a beautiful illusion that masks inner discord. This transformation requires Libra to speak their truth, even when it might disturb the peace they so carefully maintain. The universe reveals to them through the dance of binary stars that true balance is not static but dynamic, requiring constant adjustment and occasional disruption. Through the practice of assertiveness, meditation, where they visualize themselves standing firm in their truth while maintaining compassion for others, Libra begins to recalibrate their energetic scales. They learn that saying no to others is sometimes saying yes to themselves, and that this is not selfish, but necessary for maintaining genuine equilibrium. Scorpio, the transformative scorpion, carries the weight of secrets and suppressed emotions that have fermented into toxic energy throughout 2025. Ruled by Pluto and Mars, these intense souls have been navigating the deepest waters of human experience, collecting psychic debris from their journeys into the shadow realm. In the cosmic sphere, Scorpio appears as a phoenix surrounded by rings of fire and ice. But these elements have become contaminated with the residue of unprocessed traumas and the poison of withheld truths. The Scorpion's natural ability to transmute darkness into light has been overwhelmed by the sheer volume of shadow work they have undertaken. The mystical cleansing journey for Scorpio descends into the underworld itself, where Pluto reigns as the Lord of Transformation. Here, in caverns of obsidian and chambers of crimson crystal, Scorpio must face the accumulated shadows they have been carrying, not just from this year, but from lifetimes of intense experiences. Pluto appears as a figure cloaked in darkness with eyes of burning coal, offering Scorpio the ultimate challenge of complete energetic death and rebirth. Through the Phoenix ritual, Scorpio must willingly enter the sacred fire that burns away everything except their eternal essence. The process involves Scorpio releasing their grip on control, understanding that true power comes from surrender to the transformative forces of the universe. They must speak aloud the secrets they have been keeping, watching as these hidden truths transform from poisonous serpents into healing medicines. Through the practice of shadow integration, meditation, where they embrace and love the parts of themselves they have rejected or hidden, Scorpio begins the ultimate alchemy of turning lead into gold. The universe teaches them that their greatest strength lies not in their ability to endure darkness, but in their capacity to become the light that illuminates it for others. Sagittarius, the cosmic archer, struggles with the energetic scatter created by their endless pursuit of meaning and adventure throughout 2025. Ruled by Jupiter, these philosophical souls have been shooting arrows in every direction, seeking truth in distant horizons, while neglecting the wisdom beneath their feet. In the astral realm, Sagittarius appears as a centaur, made of stardust galloping across galaxies. But their path has become chaotic, leaving trails of unfinished quests and abandoned dreams. The archer's natural optimism has become tinged with the exhaustion of constant seeking without finding. The cleansing process for Sagittarius takes place in the Temple of Jupiter, a massive structure that exists simultaneously in multiple dimensions. Here, Jupiter appears as a wise teacher whose robes contain entire universes, showing Sagittarius that the truth they seek externally already exists within them. Through the arrow ritual, Sagittarius must gather all the energetic arrows they have shot into the cosmos, examining each one to understand what they were truly seeking. They discover that many of their quests were escapes from the present moment rather than genuine pursuits of wisdom. This transformation requires Sagittarius to practice the art of energetic focus, learning to shoot one arrow with perfect aim rather than 1,000 arrows that miss their mark. The universe teaches them, aiming at it. Through the practice of presence, meditation, where they anchor their expansive consciousness in the here and now, Sagittarius begins to consolidate their scattered energy. They learn that the greatest adventure is the journey inward, and that true freedom comes not from endless wandering, but from being fully present wherever they are. Capricorn, the mountain goat, bears the burden of responsibilities and ambitions that have calcified into rigid energetic structures throughout 2025. Ruled by Saturn, these determined souls have been climbing mountains of achievement, accumulating the weight of expectations and the pressure of constant striving. In the cosmic realm, Capricorn appears as a crystal mountain reaching toward the stars. But this mountain has become brittle with the stress of perpetual ascension. The goat's natural discipline has transformed into a prison of self-imposed limitations and the fear of failure. The mystical cleansing journey for Capricorn ascends to the peak of Saturn, where time itself bends and swirls in ancient patterns. Here, Saturn appears as an aged figure whose beard contains the wisdom of eons, teaching Capricorn that true achievement is not measured in external accomplishments, but in inner mastery. Through the mountain ritual, Capricorn must examine each stone they have placed on their path to success, determining which ones serve as stepping stones and which have become unnecessary burdens. The process requires understanding that the mountain's strength comes not from rigidity, but from its deep roots in the earth. The universe reveals to them, through the cycles of erosion and renewal, that even mountains must change and flow with time. Through the practice of grounding meditation, where they send roots deep into the earth while reaching toward the stars, Capricorn begins to find flexibility within structure. They learn that true authority comes not from controlling others or themselves, but from aligning with the natural rhythms of growth and rest. Aquarius, the water bearer, carries the unique challenge of processing collective consciousness that has overwhelmed their individual energy field throughout 2025. Ruled by Uranus and Saturn, these visionary souls have been channeling future possibilities and revolutionary ideas. But in doing so, they have become disconnected from their own emotional and energetic needs. In the astral realm, Aquarius appears as a figure pouring cosmic waters from an endless urn. But these waters have become polluted with the anxieties and hopes of humanity's collective unconscious. The water bearer's natural detachment has become a wall that prevents them from accessing their own deep feelings. The cleansing process for Aquarius takes place in the cloud city of Uranus, a realm where thoughts become visible as geometric patterns and emotions appear as colored mists. Here, Uranus appears as an electric being whose very presence disrupts old patterns, challenging Aquarius to revolutionary self-care. Through the liberation ritual, Aquarius must separate their individual consciousness from the collective stream, learning to be a clear channel rather than a storage tank for humanity's evolution. Mwah! This transformation requires Aquarius to descend from their mental observatory and inhabit their physical and emotional bodies fully. The universe teaches them through the metaphor of the lightning rod that they can conduct cosmic electricity without being destroyed by it, only if they are properly grounded. Through the practice of embodiment, meditation, where they consciously inhabit each cell of their being with present awareness, Aquarius begins to establish healthy boundaries between self and collective. They learn that their gift to humanity is not in sacrificing their individuality, but in demonstrating how to be uniquely oneself while serving the greater good. Pisces, the mystical fish, swims in oceans of accumulated psychic impressions and spiritual energies that have created a fog of confusion throughout 2025. Ruled by Neptune and Jupiter, these sensitive souls have been navigating between dimensions, absorbing energies from past, present, and future simultaneously. In the cosmic realm, Pisces appears as two fish swimming in opposite directions through an ocean of liquid starlight. But this ocean has become murky with the sediment of unprocessed psychic experiences. The fish's natural compassion and psychic sensitivity have become overwhelming, creating a sense of drowning in the very element that should be their strength. The mystical cleansing journey for Pisces dives deep into the ocean of Neptune, where reality and dream merge into one flowing consciousness. Here, Neptune appears as a figure made of sea foam and moonbeams, teaching Pisces the art of psychic hygiene and energetic sovereignty. Through the tide pool ritual, Pisces must examine each psychic impression they have collected, determining what belongs to them and what has been absorbed from other dimensions and beings. The process requires Pisces to develop energetic filters, learning to swim through psychic waters without absorbing everything they encounter. The universe reveals to them through the dance of dolphins that playfulness and boundaries can coexist, and that sensitivity does not require suffering. Through the practice of visualization, meditation, where they imagine themselves surrounded by a bubble of violet light that filters psychic toxins while allowing love to flow freely, Pisces begins to reclaim their spiritual clarity. Why? Chapter read. They learn that their gift of universal compassion becomes more powerful when channeled through a clear and protected energy field. As we approach the final weeks of 2025, the cosmic urgency for energetic cleansing intensifies. The planetary alignments are creating what ancient astrologers called the portal of purification, a window of opportunity that will not appear again for several years. Each zodiac sign must understand that this is not merely a suggestion, but a cosmic imperative. The energies we carry into 2026 will set the template for our experiences in the coming cycle. And those who fail to cleanse their energetic field risk carrying forward the accumulated weight of not just this year, but potentially lifetimes of unprocessed energy. The universe itself is undergoing a massive energetic upgrade, and human consciousness must align with these new frequencies or risk being left behind in outdated patterns. Think of it as a cosmic software update that requires clearing the cache of old programs and obsolete data. Each zodiac sign has been given specific tools and rituals that align with their elemental nature and ruling planets. But the underlying message is universal. We must release what no longer serves us to make space for the extraordinary possibilities that await. In the mystical realms where the zodiac archetypes gather, there is a great council taking place. The 12 cosmic guardians are combining their energies to create a unified field of transformation that will support all beings in their cleansing journey. Aries brings the fire of purification. Taurus offers the grounding of earth. Gemini provides the clarity of air, and Cancer brings the flowing waters of emotional release. Leo radiates the light that illuminates shadows. Virgo offers the discrimination to separate wheat from chaff. Libra brings the balance needed for integration, and Scorpio provides the power of complete transformation. Sagittarius shoots arrows of truth that pierce illusions. Capricorn builds new structures on cleared foundations. Aquarius brings the lightning of sudden breakthrough. And Pisces offers the dissolution that precedes rebirth. Together, these 12 forces create a cosmic mandala of cleansing that is available to all who choose to participate. The ritual begins with acknowledging what needs to be released, continues with actively engaging in the cleansing process, and culminates in the integration of newly cleared energy. This is not a passive process, but requires conscious participation and commitment. The universe responds to intention, backed by action, and those who fully engage with their energetic detoxification will find themselves supported by forces beyond their imagination. The methods of cleansing are as varied as the signs themselves. Fire signs benefit from active movement and physical expression that allows stuck energy to burn away. Earth signs find release through connection with nature and physical grounding practices. Air signs clear their energy through conscious breathing and mental clarity exercises. Water signs cleanse through emotional flow and energetic boundaries. But beyond these elemental approaches, each sign must also address their shadow aspects, those parts of themselves they have rejected or hidden. The shadow work required during this cleansing period is intense but necessary. Each zodiac sign carries a shadow side that has been accumulating denied aspects of self throughout their journey. Aries must face their vulnerability and fear. Taurus, their flexibility and trust in change. Gemini, their depth and consistency. Cancer, their independence and self-sufficiency. Leo, their humility and service. Virgo, their acceptance and spontaneity. Libra, their assertiveness and self-priority. Scorpio, their trust and openness. Sagittarius, their commitment and presence. Capricorn, their playfulness and flexibility. Aquarius, their emotion and personal needs, and Pisces, their boundaries and discrimination. As the cosmic clock ticks toward the end of 2025, the veils between dimensions grow thinner, making both the challenge and opportunity greater. Sensitive souls may find themselves experiencing unusual phenomena, such as vivid dreams, synchronicities, and sudden emotional releases. These are signs that the cleansing process has already begun at an unconscious level and now needs conscious participation to complete. The universe is essentially performing an energetic audit, revealing where we have been leaking energy, where we have been holding on to outdated patterns, and where we need to reclaim our power. The physical body also plays a crucial role in this energetic detoxification. Each zodiac sign rules specific parts of the body, and these areas may require special attention during the cleansing process. Aries rules the head and may experience headaches as mental toxins release. Taurus rules the throat and may need to speak suppressed truths. Gemini rules the lungs and arms and may need to focus on breathing exercises. Cancer rules the stomach and may experience digestive changes as emotional energy shifts. Leo rules the heart and spine and may feel chest opening or back adjustments. Virgo rules the intestines and may benefit from dietary cleanses. Libra rules the kidneys and lower back and may need to focus on filtering and balance. Scorpio rules the reproductive organs and may experience powerful creative or sexual energy shifts. Sagittarius rules the hips and thighs and may need movement to release stuck energy. Capricorn rules the knees and bones and may feel structural shifts in their body. Aquarius rules the ankles and circulation and may experience energy flowing in new patterns. Pisces rules the feet and immune system and may need extra rest and care. The cosmic support available during this cleansing period is unprecedented. Angels, guides, and ascended masters are standing ready to assist those who ask for help. The planetary beings themselves are sending waves of transformative energy to Earth, creating opportunities for quantum leaps in consciousness. But this support must be consciously invoked and received. The universe operates on the principle of free will, and we must choose to participate in our own transformation. Meditation and visualization become powerful tools during this time. Each zodiac sign can benefit from visualizing their ruling planet, sending them cleansing light. Imagine this light entering through your crown chakra and flowing through your entire energy system, dissolving blockages and illuminating shadows. See yourself standing under a waterfall of pure cosmic energy that washes away all that no longer serves your highest good. Feel the lightness that comes as layers of energetic debris fall away, revealing the radiant being you truly are. The importance of community and support during this cleansing period cannot be overstated. While each sign has their individual work to do, we are all part of the collective transformation. Sharing our experiences, supporting each other through the challenges, and celebrating the breakthroughs creates a field of mutual upliftment. The zodiac signs can learn from each other, with each sign offering unique wisdom and perspective that benefits all. Crystal healing and energy work can amplify the cleansing process. Each zodiac sign resonates with specific crystals that can support their detoxification. Aries benefits from carnelian and red jasper, Taurus from rose quartz and emerald, Gemini from citrine and clear quartz, Cancer from moonstone and pearl, Leo from sunstone and gold, Virgo from amazonite and moss agate, Libra from lapis lazuli and jade, Scorpio from obsidian and malachite, Sagittarius from turquoise and sodalite, Capricorn from garnet and black tourmaline, Aquarius from amethyst and aquamarine, and Pisces from fluorite and selenite. These crystals can be worn, meditated with, or placed in living spaces to support the energetic clearing. Sound healing also plays a vital role in this cosmic cleansing. Each zodiac sign vibrates at a specific frequency, and using sound to align with this frequency can facilitate deep clearing. Singing bowls, tuning forks, and even our own voice through chanting or toning can break up energetic blockages and restore harmonic flow. The universe itself is singing a song of transformation. And by adding our voice to this cosmic chorus, we amplify the cleansing power available to us. The role of nature in this detoxification process is fundamental. The earth herself is going through her own cleansing, and by connecting with her, we can sync our personal clearing with planetary transformation. Walking barefoot on the earth, swimming in natural bodies of water, sitting with trees and observing the cycles of nature, all support our energetic detox. Each element in nature offers specific cleansing properties that the zodiac signs can utilize according to their elemental affinity. As we move through this intense period of cleansing, it is important to remember that discomfort is often a sign that the process is working. Like a physical detox, energetic cleansing can bring up symptoms as toxins are released. Emotional waves, physical sensations, mental confusion, and spiritual crises may all be part of the journey. These are not signs to stop, but rather indications that deep work is happening. The key is to move through these experiences with awareness and compassion, knowing that they are temporary and necessary for our evolution. The rewards for those who complete this energetic detoxification are immense. Imagine entering 2026 with a clear energy field. Wow! Unencumbered by the weight of the past, ready to receive the abundant blessings the universe has in store. Relationships will flow more smoothly when we are not projecting old wounds onto current situations. Career opportunities will manifest more easily when we are not blocked by limiting beliefs. Health will improve when our energy flows freely through clear channels. Spiritual connection will deepen when we are not clouded by energetic debris. The cosmic timeline is accelerating, and what used to take years of spiritual work can now be accomplished in weeks or even days. For those who are ready, the universe is offering us a fast track to transformation, but we must be willing to do the work. This is not about perfection, but about progress. Even small steps toward energetic cleansing will be amplified by the current cosmic energies. The important thing is to begin, to take that first step toward releasing what no longer serves. Each zodiac sign has a unique gift to offer the world, but these gifts can only be fully expressed through a clear energy field. When we cleanse our energetic body, we not only benefit ourselves, but contribute to the healing of the collective. Every individual who raises their vibration through cleansing lifts the entire planetary frequency. We are all interconnected in the web of consciousness, and our personal transformation ripples out to affect all beings. The ancient wisdom keepers knew that certain times were more auspicious for spiritual work, and we are living in one of those times right now. The end of 2025 marks not just the completion of a calendar year, but the closing of a significant energetic cycle. Those who use this time wisely for cleansing and renewal will find themselves perfectly positioned to ride the waves of transformation 2026 will bring. The cosmic surf is up, and only those with clear, light energy bodies will be able to navigate these waves with grace. As we prepare for this great cleansing, it is important to set clear intentions. What exactly do you want to release? What patterns have you been repeating that no longer serve your highest good? What energies have you absorbed from others that need to be returned? What aspects of yourself have you been denying that need to be integrated? The universe responds to clarity of intention, and the more specific we can be about what we are releasing, the more powerful the cleansing process becomes. The support of the cosmos is not just available, but actively reaching out to us. Signs and synchronicities are increasing, showing us exactly what needs to be addressed. Dreams are becoming more vivid and meaningful, offering guidance for our cleansing journey. Intuition is heightening, helping us navigate the process with inner knowing. The universe is essentially holding up a mirror, showing us clearly what needs to be cleaned so that our true reflection can shine through. The elemental forces are also participating in this grand cleansing. Fire is burning away illusions. Water is washing away emotional debris. Air is clearing mental fog, and earth is composting old patterns into fertile soil for new growth. By consciously working with these elements, each zodiac sign can amplify their cleansing process. Create rituals that incorporate the elements. Whether it's burning letters of release, taking cleansing baths, practicing breath work, or planting seeds of new intention in the earth. The importance of rest and integration during this cleansing period cannot be overlooked. Energetic detoxification is intense work that requires periods of rest to integrate the changes. Sleep becomes especially important, as much of the clearing happens during dream state. The body needs extra care and nourishment to support the energetic shifts. Gentle movement, like yoga or tai chi, can help the energy flow while honoring the body's need for gentleness during transformation. As we approach the final days of 2025, the cosmic pressure for cleansing will intensify. This is not meant to create stress, but rather to motivate action. The universe is essentially giving us a deadline, a cosmic due date for our energetic homework. Those who procrastinate may find the universe taking matters into its own hands, creating situations that force the release of what needs to go. It is far better to consciously participate in our cleansing than to have it happen through crisis or chaos. The collective consciousness is also going through a massive cleansing, and we may witness this playing out on the world stage. Systems that no longer serve are collapsing. Truths that have been hidden are being revealed, and humanity as a whole is being asked to release outdated paradigms. By doing our personal cleansing work, we contribute to this collective transformation. We become part of the solution rather than adding to the energetic pollution. The zodiac signs are not just symbols, but living archetypes that exist within each of us. While we may identify primarily with our sun sign, we contain all 12 energies within our being. This cleansing period offers an opportunity to balance and harmonize all 12 aspects of our cosmic nature. As we cleanse the specific challenges of our sun sign, we also create space for the gifts of all signs to express through us. The mystery schools of ancient times taught that certain portals of transformation open at specific times, and we are approaching one of these portals now. The end of 2025 is not arbitrary, but corresponds to cosmic cycles that have been tracked for millennia. Those who align themselves with these cycles through conscious cleansing will find themselves in harmony with forces far greater than individual will. They become co-creators with the universe, participating in their own evolution and the evolution of consciousness itself. The practical steps for energetic cleansing are accessible to everyone, regardless of spiritual experience or belief system. Simple practices like decluttering physical space, releasing relationships that drain energy, changing habits that no longer serve, and speaking truth that has been suppressed all contribute to energetic detoxification. The universe meets us where we are and supports whatever steps we are ready to take. As the stars wheel overhead in their eternal dance, they are broadcasting frequencies of transformation that our energy bodies can receive and utilize. Each constellation is contributing its unique vibration to the symphony of cleansing. The zodiac signs are the instruments through which this cosmic music plays, and by clearing our energetic channels, we become better conductors of these celestial harmonies. The time for excuses and procrastination has passed. 4. The cosmic alarm clock is ringing, calling us to wake up and clean up our energetic house. This is not a drill or a practice run, but the real moment of transformation we have been preparing for, whether consciously or unconsciously. Every challenge we have faced, every lesson we have learned, every growth we have experienced has been preparing us for this moment of great cleansing and renewal. The guides and masters who watch over human evolution are holding space for our transformation. They see our potential, the radiant beings we truly are beneath the layers of energetic debris. They are sending waves of encouragement and support, reminding us that we have everything we need within us to complete this cleansing journey. We are not alone in this process, but surrounded by seen and unseen helpers ready to assist when called upon. The very atoms of our being are vibrating with anticipation for this cleansing. At a cellular level, our bodies know that it is time to release what has been held for too long. Our DNA is awakening to new possibilities that can only be accessed through a clear energy field. The transformation available to us is not just energetic, but extends to every level of our being, from the densest physical matter to the most subtle spiritual essence. As we stand at this cosmic crossroads, the choice before us is clear. We can either consciously participate in our energetic detoxification, working with the supportive forces available, or we can resist and risk being overwhelmed by the very energies we have been accumulating. The universe is offering us a gift, an opportunity for profound transformation, but we must choose to unwrap it through our conscious participation in the cleansing process. The zodiac signs are calling their children home, not to a physical location, but to a state of energetic clarity and authenticity. Each sign is broadcasting its pure frequency, inviting those born under its influence to release the distortions and return to their essential nature. This is a homecoming of the soul, a return to the truth of who we are, beyond the accumulation of experiences and energies that have clouded our essence. The final message from the cosmos is one of urgency mixed with infinite compassion. The universe understands the challenges we face in releasing what we have held for so long. It knows the fear that can arise when we let go of familiar patterns, even when they no longer serve us. But it also knows the incredible lightness and freedom that await on the other side of this cleansing. The Cosmic Mother is holding us as we release. The Cosmic Father is protecting us as we transform. And our cosmic family of zodiac archetypes is cheering us on as we reclaim our energetic sovereignty. The time is now. The support is available. The only question remaining is whether we will answer the call. As 2025 draws to its close, we stand at the threshold of unprecedented transformation. The energetic detoxification we undertake now will determine not just our experience of 2026, but potentially the trajectory of our souls for years to come. This is our moment, our opportunity, our cosmic invitation to release the old and embrace the new. The stars are aligned, the planets are supporting, and the universe itself is holding its breath, waiting to see what we will choose. Will you answer the call? Will you step into the cleansing fires of transformation? Will you release what no longer serves to make space for the magnificent being you are destined to become? The cosmos is watching, waiting, and ready to support your journey. The time for energetic detoxification is not tomorrow or next week. In this moment, as you read these words and feel the stirring in your soul that knows it is time for change, the zodiac signs have spoken. The universe has issued its decree. The energetic detoxification must happen before 2025 ends. This is not just an opportunity, but a cosmic imperative, a necessary step in the evolution of consciousness. Those who heed this call will find themselves riding the waves of transformation with grace and ease. Those who resist may find the waves crashing over them, forcing change through chaos rather than choice. As we conclude this cosmic transmission, remember that you are not just a passive recipient of zodiac influences, but an active participant in the cosmic dance.